You want to know why it's so hard to be disciplined? Is because we think about it all wrong. I'm Sean, and I just want to help you out. Discipline is really just the capacity to do what you set out to do for yourself. But when you think about discipline, it has this connotation that you're waging a war within yourself. Some part of you has to do this thing, and some part of you doesn't want to do that thing. So you use discipline to force your way through it. That's the way a lot of us think about it. But that's all wrong. And that's the reason being disciplined is so tough for a lot of us. Discipline isn't necessarily about doing something you don't want to do or being miserable when you do something. Not at all. Discipline is just doing what you set out for yourself. That's it. But somewhere down the road, we kind of conflate this idea of discipline with it has to be something I don't enjoy doing, but I can make myself do it. Therefore, I'm disciplined. That's not how it works, though. So let me show you how to make it so you're not fighting against yourself and you can actually be disciplined without all the battling and waging war against yourself. All right, Discipline 101. And step one of Discipline 101 is to know what you want to go for and why you want to go for it. You have to have clear reasons for why you want to do this. The reasons have to be strong for you. If they're not strong enough, they're always going to lose that inner battle to this other part of you because this other part of you has a strong competing urge to stay where you are currently. Your reasons for doing the discipline thing have to be stronger than the reasons to avoid doing the disciplined thing. That's crucial. If they're not stronger, you're always going to lose and you're always going to be fighting against yourself. And it's going to make it super tough. All right, you've gotten clear on the thing you want to do and why you want to do it. Now, step two is take out a piece of paper and write down all the things you do on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, right? Your habits. Write down all the things you're doing. No judgment. Don't try to be cool and leave stuff out because it sounds bad. Just put it in there. I scroll on my phone. I watch Netflix. I sit in the bathroom for 20 minutes after I'm done using it. I don't know. Whatever you do, just write it down every day, habitually, right? And then you go through and you say, what are the things that support your disciplined path? What help you on that path? And then go through all the things that don't help you. Make an indication of these things aren't helping me. And so what you want to do is pat yourself on the back for all the plus signs and check marks. Good job. Keep those. You don't have to worry about them. They're on autopilot for now. And then go through all of the things that aren't helping you and pick out the ones that are the most obvious, like that are absolutely bad for you. You know they're bad for you. You know they're not helping you move along this path that you want to go on, but you're doing them anyways. And circle those. Now take your biggest one and you're going to work on them. You're going to work on these one at a time over the course of whatever amount of time. It could be now until the rest of your life. You're just going to do it. This is how you're going to increase your discipline. You're going to slowly remove these things that don't support you. And the way you do it is understanding that the thing that you're doing is hurting you more than you're comfortable with, right? Your reason for wanting to do this disciplined thing is stronger than your reason for wanting to do this thing that hurts you. And when you see it, it'll become stronger and stronger. It doesn't mean you're never going to mess up, right? But when it becomes stronger and stronger for you, it will be much harder to turn your back on the discipline path because we as humans are always doing what we think is best for us. We're not very good at it. Overall, we make a lot of mistakes. We're fairly ignorant and we don't know what's going on. But we always choose what we think is better for us. So all you have to do is understand within your own mind that this path is better for you. And once you get that understanding, you will more naturally move along that path. What's really helpful is to train yourself to think everything is either helping or hindering you. It's either helpful or harmful. And if you look at things like that and you start looking at everything you do, everything you think, don't drive yourself crazy, but just be real with yourself. Don't judge yourself while you're doing it, but just really look at the things you do. How do they help you and how do they hurt you? It's okay if you're doing things that hurt you. You're a human. That's what we all do. But see it And when you see it over time, you start to put it together and you're like, damn, this hurts me. I keep doing this. Like, I don't, I don't think I want to do this anymore. I used to smoke weed for many years. I know it's not the highlight of my life. I'm not that proud of it, but I did it. And it kind of took a hold of me. I smoked weed for like 4 years. And so I came to the point where I was like, wait a minute, I think this is making my life worse. I don't think I'm happier now. I'm not really proud of who I am. I kind of feel like a bum. And it took me a couple years. I wouldn't smoke weed. I would use the whole discipline thing and just not do it. And then about once a year for 3 years I would have a 4 to 6 week period where I would smoke weed again. It was weird. Like it was like I fell off the wagon. And I could beat myself up, whatever, which I did a little bit. That didn't help me. What helped me was me realizing that, wait a minute, like this doesn't help me. Like I keep falling back into this thing. Like, why am I doing that? What am I trying to get out of it? Thinking about this gave me a lot of power. And now, a few years later, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. And sometimes when I have a little thing in my head that goes, bink, oh yeah, maybe that would, I immediately have this other line of thought that comes in and goes, yeah, but you know where that goes. Like you're never happy. You don't like that at all. Like you're much happier the way it is now. And that works. And it worked. I did it with alcohol before then. I wasn't an alcoholic. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. But I used to drink like normal people drink, go out, let's have some wine, let's have some cognac, whatever. And I was like, wait a minute, like how does this help in my life at all? And I couldn't find any good reasons. And so the more I thought about it, the stronger my reasons for not doing it became. After I'm going through and eliminating these things, I'm realizing that I'm I have more time and mental bandwidth to do the things that move me forward along the discipline path, the path I want to go down. And when I don't have all these things competing for my attention, it's almost like by default, I do the discipline thing, right? And it takes some time, but it makes it much easier to do the discipline thing. And you can add on to that another thing, which is to change how I even think about the discipline path, which is huge. I don't think about it as in this is hard, this is a battle, I don't want to do this. I actually think the opposite. I think this is what I want to do. I'm very excited to learn this. I'm excited to do this. This is going to feel great after I do it. And I tell myself that stuff all the time. Being more disciplined really starts and ends with being more conscious, being aware of what's going on. So if you found this helpful, if you found any part of this helpful, then like and subscribe to the video. Click the link in the description if you want to check out more resources for how to work with your own mind to increase your awareness, move yourself where you want to be, and commit to the things that actually make your life better. I'm happy that you came here, and I'll see you next week on the next one. Peace.